Oh yeah, there we go. Fish on, baby. Woo! We're gonna start getting hot here. I feel it.
Oh, there he is. There he is. They like that Senko. Fish on. Woo, doubles! Woo!
To hit the state line, yeah, we travel like a braid line. Drop the kayak in and drop a bait down. We make it easier than 1, 2, 3. You want the tips, want the tricks with the ones to see. Ooh-wee! Come on, cause everybody wants to fish, but can't nobody make the trips. But don't trip, cause we gon' make it when you can't miss out. Road trip angle, only thing we need is a route, no doubt.
What's up guys, Jameson Redding here with the Road Trip Angler, and we have driven all the way across the country to Washington State and then as far west as you can get in Washington State to go fishing with Keller Batson from Batson Enterprises. We got our buddy Kyle and Jeff Little from Torqeedo out here. We're gonna have a good time chasing after some rockfish. We got Casper the Friendly Ghost out here with us today, spooking people. Scary, scary stuff. We're gonna be fishing out of the NRS inflatable kayaks today. I've got the Kuda 126 and Keller is in the Pike Pro 126, and they're both gonna, I think, be the right vessel for this particular situation. We decided to bring the NRS, Kuda, and Pike out today just because a little bit of a carry down to the beach, and when this tide goes out, it's actually gonna be even harder to get the boats back up, which is what's happening. We're getting out here right at just before high tide, and the tide's gonna be dropping after that the rest of the day. So prepping for getting out of the water with these lighter boats that are easy to carry to and from the truck. We don't have to drag or cart anything. But right now we're just gonna troll our way kind of to where we're gonna start casting and reeling and just see if we can pick up anything on the way out here.
Our main target species today are gonna be two of my favorites. One is black rockfish. The other fish we're gonna target today is a lingcod. So in this spot we're going today, which is one of the reasons I'm trying to take Jameson there, is because I've caught a lot of big rockfish from the 5 to 10 pound range, which are actually on the rarer side. You know, you catch a few of these a year, you'd consider it a good year, and same thing with the lingcod. If you're there at the right time, there's a good shot you're gonna get a big fish, and that's why we're coming out here. Yeah, they're about to where the fishing seems to be starting to get good, maybe a little bit far off. I like to be pretty close to the rocks.
It's always a good idea to find someone that really knows the area, and Keller does, so I'm gonna be kind of following his lead.
I think there's a school right here. We just gotta get one to get the hook in its mouth.
He hosts you on his local fishery and really shows you the ins and outs of the presentation. Even though I don't think he is a kayak fishing guide, he absolutely behaved in the same way that a guide would. What's worked for him in the past, and for sure taking you right to his A+ spots. Man, right away it took off, and we were catching fish right away.
Yeah, baby.
There we go, Kyle. What is it?
Oh, it's a nice fish, dude. I don't know.
Kyle Kautzman is also one of the Team Rain Shadow team members.
Oh, it's a lingcod.
I love the energy level that Kyle brought to the day. I mean, he really just was super pumped, super excited for everybody, and excited to get a bite. And just having somebody like that around you always brings you up.
Team Rain Shadow, baby. My bad. We'll get more.
You may be fishing and not catching fish or not getting a bite for a while, or something's changed, and you start to just, maybe get a little down, but then you hear somebody like Kyle just pumped and ready to go and excited for the moment, and it just really turns your mindset as well. It's infectious.
There we go.
Yeah, fish on.
That's a nicer one.
Feisty.
So we've already caught more than you caught last time we came here?
Yeah. Oh, it came off. Counting them. You had to go and say that, didn't you?
That's like the Marlin tournament rules, right? You just got to touch the leader?
I think I got leader on it.
Yeah.
Keller was able to utilize the Eternity from Rain Shadow, which is a super sensitive rod and great for that finesse style of fishing, which is what seemed to be working more. All right, well. Holy crap, dude, this rod is so light.
Has it? Oh, there he is.
There he is. Fish on. Double.
Woo, double!
On the new rod.
Nice rockfish, bud. Yeah. How's it feel on there?
It's awesome. All right. That's a
Yeah.
black rockfish. When we first got out, I think the tide was still coming in, so the fish were still there, being pretty aggressive. They were kind of pushed up against this rock wall, and all of us were really finding success and getting bites on pretty much anything we were throwing.
Catch a few more of these and switch to the Lingcod jig.
But as that tide kind of slowed down and came to a lull in between the high tide and before it started moving back out, the fishing really became tough. And Keller was throwing a Cinco, actually Texas rig Cinco, which kind of blew my mind. We're out here inshore fishing in saltwater for rockfish, not bass. We're not in a lake, and he is throwing a very bass-specific technique. But that subtle presentation seemed to be getting more bites, and he was able to fill those bites when it really kind of got tough.
That's a nice fish. That's a nicer one. They like that Cinco. Slowed down a little bit since the tide started dropping, but just change up the presentation, get them to nibble. We'll let this one go.
It's been a pretty amazing day out here on the water. The bite kind of went up and came down, but we caught a ton of different species of rockfish and lingcod. Got him. In the net. A lean sandwich right there. Keeping it or what?
Pretty small.
Oh yeah, pretty small. Pretty small. We'll get them back. Biggest fish I caught all day. Pretty small. I've said it 100 times. I love, the fishing, catching fish. It's exciting. But one of the things that I will always remember the most are the people that I get to share this awesome sport with. Being able to get out on the water and be around people that are like-minded and have the same enthusiasm and excitement and passion, for fishing, for kayak fishing, for just being outside, and they respect the outdoors and just want to be a part of it, and share it with others. That is really the takeaway that traveling this country that I always remember, right? It's who I fished with and got to share those moments, those catches with, or those dinners with, and just bringing all that together and getting to spend a day on the water and then being able to go back and share dinner together with family and friends. Amazing experience. Road Trip Angler would like to thank our global partners for helping support the mission to get people outside and on the water.